I guess music is my way of venting. It's my way of telling my stories and where I've come from and what I want to do with my music. It all started out for me when I was much younger, coming from a mixed background. My family loved music, and music's such an important part of human nature. It'd be kind of weird if it didn't exist.
Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. What's this, eh? What is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Eh?
I think music can speak 1,000 words. It's an art form that brings so many people together. If music really wanted to, it could change the world. So many creative artists in the world haven't had their name out there yet. I'm one of them. I've got my vision in my music I want to create. It's truthful, stories of my past, and hopefully the pains that I've gone through that won't last. I'm a city boy at heart, but I don't really have a home. I've moved around so many different places that it doesn't really feel like I fit in anywhere. Music started for me with the drums. They were the only musical language that I spoke. I knew deep down I could achieve more, but I'll never forget the memories of my first band and going on tour. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and I'll never forget them. You know, achieving something like that at 16 when, you know, you're doing your GCSEs and, I don't know, like people are starting to party and do other things like that, and I just honed in and focused on my music.
Yo, what's up, Bristol? You good? Oh shit, that's not Bristol, it's Oxford, isn't it? I'm tired, okay? Nice one, Cap. So, how you guys doing tonight? You good? So, we, at this age, like, being 16 to 17, we never ever in our dreams would have thought that we'd be on tour. But we are. Thank you to Speaking in Shadows for getting us on their tour, so thank you to them.
Yeah, it's something I've always been really passionate about, and playing the drums was something that I really love doing. And then I learned to play, or I'm learning to play the piano and the guitar, and yeah, it was only until recently that I started doing rap music properly. I've always rapped behind closed doors because I never felt that I belonged in that kind of, that genre of music, and I always thought that, you know, people would take the mick out of me because, you know what people are like. They like to hate on you for no reason, but now that I'm older, I've gotten over that, and I'm starting my music career as a rap artist. I'm trying to, you know, and I feel that I have that drive and that motivation to achieve more than others.
Many people out to get me, probably smile in my face and claim me friends. I don't have many, so if we are, you're blessed.
Music kind of rings an intrinsic, it's got an intrinsic value with me. I don't know why. There's just something about music that just, I think it's a universal appeal to everyone. So the fact that no matter where you are in the world, music has an effect on people, and it can change so much about how a person feels. So you can like you can basically manipulate people's feelings just with a piece of music, and I think that's amazing. You can make them go from like laughing to crying to, you know, feeling rejuvenated. I think it just has such a good power. So to be able to actually make something that makes people feel like that is, you know, it's a blessing really. When I was younger, I used to make beats on my dad's Apple Mac on like GarageBand using all the crappy loops and stuff, and then kind of just had a vague interest in it for a few years. Tinkered on the piano, and I'm kind of doing more stuff with instruments now, but that's another story. And then just did a music technology class for GCSE. I think you were in, weren't you, Cam? You were in that class as well.
Yeah.
And just branched out from there, kind of, you know, got an interest in it from there, and just kind of built up my portfolio of making things, working with different people, and then started making absolutely terrible music that no one's ever going to hear ever again. And then starting to hopefully make some better stuff now. I love producing for other artists like Mr. Cam himself, and I make a lot of EDM as well, so that's going to take me around down the DJing route. If I actually have to perform that music, that will probably be DJing, and then obviously producing as well. So probably both. I'd like to be, in an ideal world, a touring DJ, obviously DJing my own music, EDM, and then producing hip-hop and stuff as well alongside that. So a bit of everything, to be honest.
Yeah. Definitely
want to grow and see where I can go. Me and Kamoba go way back, to year 7, I think, in secondary school. When he came in, I thought he was a bit of a knob, to be honest. Sorry. Do you want me to start that bit again?
Nah, just keep it rolling.
I think we're good mates from then, to be honest. So I don't know how many years ago. It's like 5, 6 years ago, something like that. Yeah, a long time. Yeah, I don't know how I've put up with him for so long, to be honest.
Oh god, wait.
Is my hair okay?
Of course it's okay. It's always good, man.
Is that too dark?
Oh, it's too dark. There you go. So I guess actually where it all started was, it's gonna sound really weird on camera, but in the bedroom, isn't it?
That's where all great things start. We all both started in the bedroom, probably.
Yeah. It's just weird how far we've actually come along if you think about it.
Yeah, so when we recorded your first song, that was literally a microphone taped to a tripod, and me holding up a towel in front of you like that as a baffle.
Yeah.
It still sounds alright, but
no. That was our first song, and I mean, well, if you listen to it now, it sounds like it's made like in a studio that we use now.
Yeah, I think a lot of the perception about getting into the industry is you have to have amazing kit. Yeah. You have to have the best microphones, the best studio, everything like that. I made that song on my laptop in my bedroom. We recorded it on a £40 microphone, taped to a tripod, and it sounds fine. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, the thing that stops them trying to get into the industry is because they think that everyone else has got this kit that they don't have, and they can't get into it unless they have money. But as long as you got, a laptop, you can even do it on GarageBand, make a beat. That's free.
Yeah. So I think what makes our music better than people our age is like our friendship as well. Like we know how to communicate with each other and stuff like that, and plus we've some of the experiences that I talk about on the tracks we've lived through together in it. So.
Yeah, exactly. And all your obviously the first song was about your dad, and I know how much that means to you, and obviously we can convey that message in the song together because I know how it affects you, and I can build that around you rather than just someone else who would just be like that. Yeah. I know. I feel what your message is.
Yeah. I just hope from where we've come from. I mean, you've had an alright upbringing, but me coming from Swindon in Gores Hill, which I mean, not the best kind of place. To I just want it to. I want it to happen, making it.
Well, yeah. If you work hard enough, I'm sure anything's possible. Yeah. That's a lot. It's about commitment, isn't it? Because everyone can say that they want to get to the top, but only a few people actually commit to doing it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, obviously, you know, you're committed to doing it, so I think we have a real chance.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
And I think, you know, my attitude towards it is good anyway. But you know, I feel it's gonna sound so cringy, but I feel not that it's my destiny, but like I feel, you know, the way that my dad passed away, you know, and I was in that situation and I survived, and you know, I kind of feel that it's God or the universe or something speaking to me, because I guess, you know, when I was in my band back in the day, you know, that was an amazing achievement that I achieved when I was like 16, and then, you know, I'd stopped doing music and now it's kind of come back to me. I think it's like something.
Yeah, it's telling you to go and do it. Yeah, I think it's similar with me, to be honest, because I don't remember a moment where I suddenly went, right, I want to make music. It just happened.
Yeah.
And being in year 10 and being part of that music tech class, I don't remember what made me choose it. I just felt like I chose it. I just did. And then obviously that leads you on the path that you're on today. And it's mad how things just kind of develop. And then you're at a point now, you're like, you know, we're making music in a recording studio that's, you know, it's a studio ready record.
Yeah.
Like, it's ready to be played out, you know, on the radio if need be. It's not at a bad standard, and yet, you know, where did we come from?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. We still got so much to make and so much to do.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Stay tuned, people. This is Kamoba and Maxed.
Yeah.
One day you'll know who we are.
You already know who I am, you know. So. If you watch racing. I'm just kidding.
See you later, peeps.